Welcome to Conversations with Laurel, everyone. I am your host, Laurel McHargue, and we have back with us today poet extraordinaire, Chloe Crabb. Chloe, welcome back to Conversations with
Hi,
Laurel.
Laurel.
I've made you your own playlist because I think that everything that you write should be shared with the world. And I think
Yes.
somebody out there needs to pick you up and and publish you to the world and give you a bigger platform than I have with my followers. But anyway, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. It was tiring. I had two exams this week that were decently hard to study for. Um,
What's a DM?
uh, Exams.
Oh,
Sorry.
exams.
I
Two
like,
exams.
yeah.
Two exams.
No.
Which exams?
Math and language arts.
Oh, two completely different ones, right? I
Yeah.
mean, language arts was
Mhm.
difficult. Why was language arts difficult
It
for you?
wasn't like as difficult, but it was just like the memorization part. Like, because we read Flowers for Algernon, which
Okay.
that book broke my heart so much. I still have tear stains on that book. Um,
Yeah, yeah. That's a
but
tough one.
we had to answer questions about it and like do a like whole paragraph writing like 15 sentences and I was like why like um
I could see you creating your own poem from it.
yeah yeah
Have you tried
um,
that?
I haven't yet.
Might you try that? There's a challenge for
Probably.
you. I'm giving you a challenge.
Yeah.
Write a poem for how Flowers for Algernon made you feel.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I'll do that.
as a poet, you need challenges. As a writer, I do challenges all the time. I do
Yeah.
these short fiction challenges through nycmidnight.com,
Yeah.
and they always give me things that I would never think about on my own. And
Yeah.
yeah, so there's a homework assignment for I don't know summertime. You could do it this summer, next
Yeah.
summer.
I mean,
If
I have kind of free time sometimes.
okay, and so math. What kind of math are
Math,
you doing?
we were doing the Pythagorean theorem.
Mm.
Um,
A squared plus b squared equals
plus
c
b squared
squared,
equals c squared, yeah.
right?
And I did pretty good on that test. I got a high B, but like I'm generally used to being ahead of the curve. So for me to get a B, like on that day, I was like, oh, that's I'm supposed to be like getting better than this. But
So what can you do?
we can do test corrections, but I still have an A in that class, so I'm not too worried.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right. Yeah, math was always a challenge for me.
yeah,
I did not love it. And let me see, how many times have I had to apply a squared plus b squared equals c squared in my life? Having a hard time coming up with an answer for that. Anyway, today you have a poem to share and some thoughts to share about love. And it's a little bit different in tone than the previous two poems you've shared with us, which I will have links to below our other meetings. So what's this one called?
so I actually haven't named this one yet.
Oh,
Um,
huh.
and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm trying to plan something out that's like related to him seeing the light in me,
Okay.
but like I'm not sure how to like express that in a like title. But
All right. All right. Well, let's hear it. And you know what, listeners out there? Let's let's give Chloe some suggestions for maybe what she should use as a title for this poem that she's going to share with us. All right, so I want you to read it slowly and with feeling because it's about love, right? And love is yeah. All right,
yeah.
hit us.
Okay. I told him the darkness in me, the corners of my heart I kept locked, the storms I hid from the world, the fears I've carried for years. And he still looked at me like I was the sun, bright, unwavering, warm. Like my shadows were nothing, and my stars, oh, whoa, and my scars were constellations he wanted to map. He treats me like I'm precious, not because I'm perfect, but because he sees all of me and chooses to stay. I'm in love with him, with the way he makes the ordinary glow, with the way he turns honesty into comfort and love into safety. With him, I am whole, I am light, I am seen, I am endlessly and beautifully treasured.
Constellations. Oh, constellations. That might be my suggestions, constellations.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You are 13 going on 30, right?
Yeah.
So you've known this young man for how long?
Um, a year and a half to 2 years.
Okay. And
Yeah.
is he your age too?
He's a year older.
Okay. All right.
Um, but yeah.
And and so, I try to remember when I was 13 and in eighth grade.
Yeah.
And I had the only boy I had kissed by then was one I had tricked into kissing me. I think I was five years old. And it was a really cute boy up the street. I was five. And I lured him over. I told him I had a secret. And he came over reluctantly and got off his bike, and I lured him closer because I was going to tell him a secret. And then I closed my eyes and I kissed him somewhere on his head. I don't know where it was. And he rode his bike away, yelling, "Cooties, cooties, ooh, cooties." That was my first kiss.
Oh God, that's amazing. Like,
Oh, anyway, yeah. And then I didn't really have a boyfriend I loved until junior year in high school.
yeah.
How's that for
Yeah.
being a little bit late? So
Yeah.
how do you know about love? What do you know about
Um,
love?
I look at my parents. I've kind of looked up to them and like how they treat each other for a while. Like they've been married for 13 years or 14 years.
15 years.
14 years. Um and I think I still see like that happiness and like sort of like still feeling that they're like when they're first married, you know? Like it still looks like they're like truly in love. And I think that's like really special to me, like just to see that in my parents. And then also like growing up, like I read like The Great Gatsby. Like I loved that book. And it was like a very hopeless romantic kind of book, but it was
Yeah.
still like amazing book. And like how like Jordan, who was Nick's girlfriend, how she was like, oh, Gatsby looked at Daisy how all girls want to be looked at. And then like
Mm.
watching that in the movie, I was just like so like sort of like just like in love with that, you know? Like I just really loved that scene. And then watching The Notebook, um, how Noah wrote her 365 letters and he like completely retold their love story like when they were older and his and Allie had dementia. Like that was just like something so extremely special to me that like I've seen and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then for me to I'm not I'm not gonna name drop because I don't know if he's comfortable with it, but to meet my boyfriend and he just like had this like similar sense to him where he would just look at me and be like, "Oh my God, she's gorgeous," and it's just really special, like that I found.
So you have had examples in real life, in literature, in film, and you're a hopeless romantic, I think.
Yeah,
Well, not hopeless.
not hopeless, but
It,
yeah.
there's always hope. Yeah. Um, so your parents, how do they feel about this relationship at this
Um,
young age?
my mom's okay with it. My dad's okay with it because he likes him. Um, my dad I went to homecoming with him. Um, and it was not until after homecoming and like a couple of other dates, my dad was like, "So are you guys Facebook official now?" And I was like, "We've been dating for a while, Dad." Like,
Facebook
I don't
official.
know. And I was like, "Where did
Wow.
you get that term from?" And he was like, "I saw it on Facebook." And I was like, "Okay, well," and like obviously like my mom and his mom are like best friends. They're like almost
Oh,
the exact same person. But
oh.
like So she's known for like a while, but like it's just like with my dad, I was like, "Oh, you're catching on kind of late there."
Is that weird? Did that make you feel weird?
No, I was just like, because it was like we were in the car, so I mean, there was definitely like a like little like weirdness, but it wasn't like completely like, oh, like
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think fathers will always be protective of their daughters.
Hmm.
I'm the fourth of five girls in my family,
Yeah.
and when people ask, how your parents managed to survive raising
Yeah.
and marrying off five daughters, I basically say, well, they drank.
Yeah.
My husband of over 42 years now was the outlier because all my
Yeah.
other sisters married Braintree, Massachusetts boys, and I married a boy from California. So
Mm.
it took a while, and my mother basically told me, "Oh, you're just in love with love."
Yeah.
When she heard that it was getting serious.
Yeah.
Mike and I were both still at West Point. We were in our senior year at West Point, and yeah, she just figured that he was just another guy. But
Yeah.
he is another guy. He is some amazing man. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's important for people to see examples of healthy, loving relationships in their
Yeah.
lives. And
Yeah,
so I'm so
definitely.
glad that you have that in your life
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So what are you working on now other than getting A's in all your classes?
Um, More public speaking.
What's your next
Preparing.
pub what's your next public speech?
Um, December 19th,
Okay,
I
what's
think.
that?
It's for one of the drug trials I'm on for Scholar Rock, which is like the name for it. And I have to speak on like my experience with it and um how I feel like with it going forward with the FDA getting it approved and like just like different things on is like, oh, should it? What's my opinion? Like all of those things. And I think I'm speaking with a whole bunch of like medical professionals in that room. So
Where is this?
this is gonna be at Children's in Aurora.
Okay.
Um they have like really big conference rooms, but yeah.
Wow.
Trying to prepare that.
Will there be other people on the same experimental drug as you speaking?
Yeah. Surprisingly my boyfriend is. And I think he might be doing it with me, but I'm not sure yet. It's a matter of scheduling.
Okay.
So,
All
yeah.
right. So
Uh,
it's a one day thing. Do you stay over? Do you do any Denver stuff while you're
Um,
up there?
we're so for my like infusions that I get with this drug trial, we generally like go down and stay down for like 2 nights,
Okay.
and we do a whole bunch of shopping because like I mean we're gonna be in Denver, so
Yes.
why not? um, so yeah, we'll generally make up for like an IV every once in a while. But yeah, and I think the speech thing, it's like a day after my infusion. So, I mean, we're probably gonna do something fun after that too.
All right. And how did the
Yeah.
infusions leave you feeling?
Um, they leave me feeling, oh, whoa, words, jeez. Um,
It's Friday. It's Friday? Yeah, it's
yeah,
Friday.
yeah. They generally leave me feeling pretty good. It's weird when you like get the IV taken out, it feels like one of my arms is heavier than the other. And so I'm like, I always joke around that's like I'm buffer on one side because like the drug is like to like increase my muscle strength. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm buffer on one arm than the other.
All right. Well, let's see what else. What else would you like to share with our listeners about love? Any
Um,
suggestions, any recommendations?
I think being able to trust like your partner and like having good communication with them.
Yeah.
Like he lives 2 hours away. Like
Yeah.
that's definitely like a drive,
Mm.
and I think just being able to communicate with him, like we talk every day And it's just like if I'm having a rough day or if he's having a rough day, we'll talk through it. And it's like very like just calming in a sense, because then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, he can understand this and be like, yeah, I what do you need? Like even though we're 2 hours away, what do you need?
Mhm.
And it's like just having good communication and trust is like I think
Yeah.
very important.
I will add a third thing, and that's humor, laughter, being able to laugh at
Yeah,
things, right?
yeah,
Yeah, because life is hard, and every day we have challenges thrown at us, and
yeah,
you in particular more than the average bear.
yeah,
And yeah, your ability to find something beautiful in every day and end each day on a good note.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Chloe Crabb, you have just shared with us another beautiful poem, and you're going to come back and share more, yes?
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to figure that out. And listeners out there, please like and subscribe. Oh, and I have one announcement about my new novel, 2183. I have for those Kindle listeners out there, I have a free download of the Kindle version from the 24th through Black Friday, which is the 28th of November. So if you would like to read it on your Kindle for free, you can download it on Amazon. I'll have a link to that. And if you like it, and if you like what Chloe just shared with us, please leave us a comment, leave Chloe some suggestions for what she might title her beautiful poem about love. Chloe, thank you very much, and I look forward
Thank
to whatever
you.
you're going to share with us again.
Yeah,
Have a wonderful weekend.
you as well.
All right, bye.